When Spokane's Fox Theater opened in September 1931, a reporter for the Spokesman-Review lost all sense of restraint. He called it a veritable fairyland. This wasn't any old Fox. This was a deluxe Fox Theater comparable to the Grand Movie Palaces recently opened in Atlanta and Beverly Hills. Fox executives called Spokane's the finest, most modern, and most artistic of all. This Art Deco palace contained a 60-foot glass sunburst ceiling fixture, dozens of artificial stars twinkling overhead, and fanciful Oz-like murals from floor to ceiling. There was even something for the engineering-minded, a fancy ventilation system that provided what they called washed air. Actually, it was an air conditioner. Patrons were encouraged to inspect it from the street. 20,000 people jammed the streets to see the 5 big shots of Screenland on hand for opening ceremonies, including George O'Brien, cowboy star, and Mitzi Green, Little Mitzi, the screen's top Muppet. The opening night's movie, Merely Mary Ann, wasn't the sole attraction. The movie was preceded by a live variety show featuring Ted and Al Waldman, billed as America's foremost blackface harmonica team. National touring acts stopped in regularly, including an act called the Hoboken Four in 1935. One member of the quartet, a skinny 19-year-old named Frank Sinatra, gained a place in Fox lore by starting a fight backstage with a member of his own group. There should be a plaque. Sinatra slugged here. A parade of other big names followed. Katharine Hepburn in Shakespeare's As You Like It, Boris Karloff in Arsenic and Old Lace. Musical legends abounded. Sergei Rachmaninoff, Vladimir Horowitz, Arthur Rubinstein. Hometown heroes Patrice Munsell and Bing Crosby made triumphant returns. Yet most of the time the Fox was a vast 2,200-seat movie house. That's where Spokane went to see Lost Horizons, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and Gone with the Wind. With the advent of TV in the 1950s, movie attendance began to fail. The Fox installed a new CinemaScope screen and even installed 3D equipment so it could show Buona Devil. In 1969, the Fox booked I Am Curious Yellow, a Swedish film featuring nudity. A shocked community reacted by lining up around the block for tickets. The police reacted by confiscating the print and arresting the manager. In an era of suburban multiplexes, the Fox increasingly resembled a dinosaur. Then, in 1975, the Fox went under the knife. It was sectioned off into a triplex. The Fox continued to go downhill, and by 1989 it was a dingy $1 discount movie house. In 2000, its owners put it up for sale. There was talk of turning it into a parking lot. Then the Spokane Symphony swooped in to the rescue. It raised over $1 million and bought the theater. Then it faced an even more daunting fundraising goal, $31 million to renovate the aging building and give it concert hall acoustics. Today, that goal has largely been met. On November 17th, the Fox will reopen with a gala concert featuring soprano Frederica von Stade. Yet the show's true star will be the same one that wowed him in 1931, the Fox Theater itself, that veritable fairyland of Sprague Avenue. This is Jim Kershner for SpokesmanReview.com.